Hello students, how are you? Hope all of you are safe and healthy at your homes. Students, I am your maths teacher Mrs. Monica Sharma from California Public School. Today, I will teach you maths topic tests of divisibility. Tests of divisibility. So students, take your notebooks and pencils with you, and here we start. Yes students, today's topic is tests of divisibility. What are the tests of divisibility? Yes, the divisibility tests help us to check without actual division whether a number is divisible by another number or not. Yes, without doing the division, by observing a number carefully, we can tell whether this number is divisible by that number or not. Means if we know these rules and regulations, these tests of divisibility, then without doing the division we can tell that this number will be divisible by 2, this number will be divisible by 3, this number will be divisible by 5, and so on. Yes, now we are starting our first rule. What is the first rule of the divisibility by 2? This is the divisibility by 2. What is the rule? All even numbers are divisible by 2. All even numbers are divisible by 2. This means that numbers ending with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 are divisible by 2. For example, 14 is there. Here this number ends with 4. It is divisible by 2. There will be left no remainder when we will divide 14 by 2. 246. This number ends with 6. That is even number. 246 divided by 2, there will be no remainder when we will divide these both, and the quotient will be 123. Yes, 3468. This is also divisible by 2. Why? Because it ends with an even number. It ends with 8. So this number is also divisible by 2, and quotient will be 1734. Yes, there will be no remainder when we will divide. Now see, with the help of this rule, we can also tell the big numbers. We will observe them and we will tell that are these divisible by 2 or not. For example, there is one number. Yes, this number is divisible by 2. Why? Because according to the rules, it ends with 0. When a number ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, then the number is divisible by 2. Yes, now it ends with 0, so this number is divisible by 2. If there is one more number, this number 56,784, this ends with 4. Yes, so it is divisible by 2. This number ends with 6, so it is divisible by 2. Yes. This number ends with 1, so this number is not divisible by 2. Why? Because it is ending with 1. It is not ending with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. If in place of 1 there is 0, then this number is divisible by 2. And this number is not divisible by 2. Why? Because it ends with 1. Yes. Now see our next rule. What is the next rule? That is divisibility by 3. Divisibility by 3. How to find that a number is divisible by 3 or not? See here. If the sum of all the digits of a number is divisible by 3, the number itself is divisible by 3. See how? For example, 24 divided by 3. Here we will add the digits. 24 is having 2 digits, that is 2 and 4. We will add these both digits, we will get 6. Yes, now 6 is divisible by 3. Why? Because in table of 3 we get 6. 6 is divisible by 3. So if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then the number will also be divisible by 3. Therefore 24 is divisible by 3. See one more example relating to this. For example, a number is given to us 387. Yes, we have to check whether it is divisible by 3 or not. So what we will do? Firstly, we will add its digits. 3 plus 8 plus 7. We will get 18. We will get 18. 3 plus 8 plus 7. We will add all these three digits, and what we will get? We will get 18. Yes. Now 18 is divisible by 3, because in table of 3 we are getting 18. 18 is divisible by 3, we will get 6. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then this number is also divisible by 3. Now 18 is divisible by 3, so 387 is also divisible by 3. What is the divisibility rule of 3? Firstly, the number that is given to us, we will add the digits of that number, and the sum that we will get, if that sum is divisible by 3, then the number will be divisible by 3. See one more example. Suppose this number is there. Yes, this we have to check that is that divisible by 3 or not. Then what we will do? We will add its digits. Yes, 9, 2, 11 and 4, 15. We got 15. Now 15 is divisible by 3. Why? Because we can see the table of 3. Here we get 15. So 15 is divisible by 3. When we will divide 15 by 3, we will get 5. Yes, 15 is divisible by 3. Sum of the digits is divisible by 3. Then this number will also be divisible by 3. So 9024 is also divisible by 3. See one more example relating to this. Suppose we have to check that this number is divisible by 3 or not. First of all, what we will do? We will add the digits. 7 and 2, 9, 9 and 9, 18, and 1, 19. Yes, we got 19. And you can see in table of 3 we are not getting 19. Sum of the digits is not divisible by 3, so this number is also not divisible by 3. Here we got 19. In table of 3 we are not getting 19. 19 is not divisible by 3, so this will not be divisible by 3. Yes. Now see our next rule, that is divisibility by 5. What is the rule of the divisibility by 5? Number ending with 0 or 5 are divisible by 5. The numbers ending with 0 and 5 are divisible by 5. For example, 30 is there. It is ending with 0, so it is divisible by 5. Here is 45 divided by 5. It is ending with 5, so it is divided by 5. Yes, this number is also ending with 0. It is also divisible by 5. Yes, you can see examples relating to this. For example, if a number is there, this number is ending with 0, so we can say this number is divisible by 5. If this type of number is there, yes, this number is ending with 5, so this is also divisible by 5. The numbers ending with 0 and 5 are divisible by 5. If a number is like this, it is not ending with 0 and 5. Here is not the 0, here is not the 5. So we will say that this number is not divisible by 5. Yes. Now see next rule, that is divisibility by 9. What is the rule for this? This is similar to the divisibility by 3. As we have already done the divisibility by 3 rule, it is same as it is. If the sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 9, the number itself is divisible by 9. Yes, we will add the digits. If the sum will be divisible by 9, then the number will also be divisible by 9. This is the same rule as there is the rule of 3. Yes, see here, 63 divided by 9. We will add the digits. 6 plus 3, 9 is there. Now 9 is divisible by 9. Yes, so 63 is also divisible by 9. See one more example relating to this. For example, this number is there. Yes, we will add the digits. Yes, how to add the digits? 3 plus 8 plus 4 plus 9. Yes, 3 and 8, 11, 11 and 4, 15, 15 and 9, 24. Yes, now 24 is not divisible by 9 because in table of 9 we are not getting 24. So this number is also not divisible by 9. This number is also not divisible by 9. For example, if this number is there, yes, 4 plus 9, 13 plus 6, 19 plus 9, 28. The sum of the digits will be 28, and 28 is also not divisible by 9. So this number is also not divisible by 9. Now see, if this is there, sum of the digits, 3 plus 6, 9, 9 plus 9, 18, 18 plus 6, 24. Sum of the digits is 24. So 24 is not divisible by 9. So this number is also not divisible by 9. Yes. If we are getting one more number, yes, for example, there is that number see here, sum of the digits, 4 plus 5 plus 0 plus 0. 4 plus 5, 9. Sum of the digits is 9. 9 is divisible by 9. Yes, so this number is divisible by 9. So this number is divisible by 9. Yes. Now what is our next rule? That is divisibility by 6. Divisibility by 6. In this rule, what is the rule? A number is divisible by 6 if it is divisible by both 2 and 3. If a number is divisible by 2 and a number is also divisible by 3, then we will say that this number is also divisible by 6. This number is also divisible by 6. See how? For example, 54 is there. Yes, 54. Firstly, 54 is divisible by 2. Why? Because what is the divisibility rule of the 2? If a number ends with 2, 4, 6, 0, 8, then that number is divisible by 2. Here it ends with 4, so it is divisible by 2. Then we will apply the rule of divisibility by 3. 5 and 4, 9. 9 is divisible by 3, so 54 will also be divisible by 3. If both these judges will say yes, then automatically it will be divisible by 6 also. Yes, see here one example. For example, there is 3, 4 and 8. 348 is there. We have to check whether it is divisible by 6 or not. There are the two judges, divisibility by 2 and divisibility by 3. Yes, firstly we will check whether it is divisible by 2 or not. Yes, can you tell it? Yes, hope you have understood this. Divisibility by 2. This number is divisible by 2. Why? Because it ends with 8. It ends with an even number. So this is divisible by 2. Yes, 348 is divisible by 2. Means this judge has said yes. Okay. Then divisibility by 3. Then how to check divisibility by 3? We will add the digits. We get here 15. 15 is divisible by 3. So this number will also be divisible by 3. Means the judge of 3, it also said yes. If both the judges are saying yes, then automatically this number is divisible by 6. If here is no and here is yes, then this number is not divisible by 6. Both the judges yes is required to say whether the number is divisible by 6 or not. Now 2 judge said yes, 3 judge said yes, so this number is divisible by 6 also. Yes. Now see next rule, that is divisibility by 10. What is divisibility by 10? The numbers ending with 0 are divisible by 10. For example, 90 is there. This number is divisible, ending with 0. So this number is divisible by 10. 130, this is also ending with 0. So this number is also divisible by 10. Yes, hope you have understood all these concepts. Once again we will revise all these. Yes, what is the divisibility rule by 2? If a number ends with 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. Then the number is divisible by 2. Yes, what is the divisibility rule of 3? If the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then the number will be divisible by 3. Then what is the divisibility rule of 5? If number ending with 0 and 5 are divisible by 5, then divisibility by divisibility by 9, same as it is in 3. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 9, then the number will be divisible by 9. Yes, divisibility by 6. If number is divisible by 2 and same number is also divisible by 3, then automatically that number will be divisible by 6. Then the divisibility by 10. If a number ends with 0, then that number will be divisible by 10. Yes students, have you understood all these concepts? Hope you have understood. Yes, when you will do the practice of these types of sum, you will come to know all these concepts more clearly, and this is very helpful topic while doing the sums in the next chapters. So do this topic carefully. Hope for your best. Have a wonderful day ahead.